Welcome, everyone, to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Missouri State Bears, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bears will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UTEP's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. To the air, it's Glocklear. On target. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Miners are on the move. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Bears offense will go to work for the 1st time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to around him.
There he goes! And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Clark wants to throw. Pulls it in. Push down for the tackle. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got a chance! And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They go to the ground. On the move at the 30. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
At the 36, and that's
Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Odom. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Locklear. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A little screen to the running back. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. quarter's here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
The Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They start this third quarter after only being able to muster a field goal in the first half.
Yeah, and this offensive coordinator, he has been searching that entire first half to find something that might work. You can't be more anemic than they were in that first half, David. They're going to have to find the answers to the test here quickly.
And you had a whole half to do it, to talk about it, to discuss. What are you seeing? How do we make some adjustments? This offense has got to find some answers, and they got to find them quick.
Clark to fire, using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Some fresh air. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Odom. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Gets away from one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll sneak it. Past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Clark wants to throw. Got a man. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Now on the move. Running to Green. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier